If you love original artwork, photography, and custom furniture, Jana and Paul LaFrance are here to tell us about their brand new art gallery where you can find just what you're looking for. Welcome to Daytime.
Hi.
How you doing?
Thanks for having us back.
I am super excited about your art gallery because you're bringing local artists to your gallery in Pickering. So tell us about the gallery. What is it called?
Well, we've got a gallery.
Yes. That is without saying.
On top of everything else we're
On top
doing.
of everything else.
Yes.
It's actually a little bit of a funny story. I'll make it brief.
Okay.
But Paul and I came to this decision about 2.5 years ago. We needed to really narrow down what we were doing with our lives because it was just crazy. We had a friend who gave us some good advice. He said, how do you stop a person from creating a good idea? Give them two, right? So we're like, he's so right. So we decided we're cutting things out. And then I wake up one morning, I'm like, let's open a gallery. We have so many friends who are talented artists, and Paul's an amazing photographer, and I'm a writer. Let's just do this thing. And
I'm like, what are you talking about? We're trying to narrow things down, not start more
like,
things.
we can't help it. There just has to be, there's so many ideas going on up there.
Well, I mean, the reason why this is such an important thing for us, and the reason why we rose above the insanity of doing something else, because we've got so many other things going on. Jana's writing her books. I'm doing music. I'm doing the shows. We have a design company. We have 4 daughters. We're crime fighting. Like, there's a lot of stuff we're going on the go.
And superheroes.
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously, but some things go without saying. So the idea of doing this, the reason why I came on board with it mentally, as opposed to just leaving it with Jan and us doing it together, was because this is more than just bringing artists together. There's such a huge loss in our culture when it comes to artists and the way we view artists and the way we view artisans these days. So one of the major powers for me was tying this into the fact that we're in the middle of a trades crisis in Canada. So by the year 2020, we're going to be 1 million tradespeople short in this country. Because the mindset many years ago changed toward people that work with their hands, people that create something with their hands. And my opinion is that anyone who creates something out of nothing with their hands is an artist. So it's not just people who do visual art or create wonderful pieces like some of the pieces we have here today, but it's also your carpenters, the plumbers, the electricians, people that create something out of nothing. They're all artists as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that's a beautiful way of looking at it. And speaking of some of those pieces, let's take a look at what you brought.
Yeah.
I keep looking at this gorgeous piece. Tell us about this piece and the artist.
Actually, a friend of ours directed us to contacting Lindsay. She makes these. She's up by Georgian Bay, which is my favorite place in the world. And so she takes these rocks, they're right out of the bay, and then she welds and cuts these out of steel. They're just beautiful. It's called Georgian Bay Roots. We were so excited to meet her and see she brought all this stuff, and we're like, this is amazing. We love it.
Then we have this charcuterie board here, which is actually created, that lightning effect that you can see there is actually created using 15,000 volts of electricity that creates that lightning effect. And I mentioned that to people, and people automatically think it's a it was a board cut out of a tree struck by lightning.
That's what I asked you.
Yeah, it's a very common question, but it actually is. Each board is unique. We've got a lot of those, and the way that the actual electricity forms its way through the wood is unique for every piece.
Yeah.
So I mean, we've got so many pieces. We got so many incredible artists. We have incredible artisans.
We have the scarf. I'll show you the scarf.
Oh, the scarf is really cool.
And then we also have pictures of the store that I'd like to bring up in just a moment.
Yeah,
but I want to see this scarf.
Okay, so this
I love the packaging of this as well.
I know, this is amazing. Artist, her name's Rain Story, and she paints these silk scarves. She hand paints them and seals them.
What a great gift idea with
and
Mother's
I love
Day
how she
coming
puts
up
them in
so
a little
unique.
paint can. So adorable.
Yeah, it's absolutely
Love it.
beautiful. Let's take a look at some of the
Yeah,
pictures of your store. And what are we looking at? Oh, so we have the outside of the store right now, and it's located in Pickering.
That's right.
And now this is the inside. How long have you been open?
Well, we haven't actually. We've done a soft opening because I'm never happy until it's officially open. We have an upstairs and we have a downstairs. So the downstairs is where I'm going to put my photography. So for me, I want to be able to draw people in because people will may recognize my name, but I want to draw people in to see everyone else's work. But photography is what I do to relax. That's my downtime. So for me to be able to display my stuff and get everyone to come and see everyone else's stuff on 2 different floors, we've got tea and coffee. But it's not just about it. It's not about just being another store. we want people to understand when they're coming into L'Artisan, they're coming in and they're a part of a much bigger story. It's not just about creating a cool art gallery for people to shop at, which yes, there's going to be cool pieces there, but we want people to understand when they're coming in there, they're taking part in something that is much bigger than themselves, and that is it's something that is investing in artists and the importance of art in a time where our culture has become so plastic. Yeah. We all have 5,000 Facebook friends, and we're all very close. It's a bunch of nonsense. And so it's kind of putting the importance back on the things that make us human, and the things and so our artists all portray the realism of who they really are, and we tell their stories.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it would be a great talking piece too, because oftentimes the art are things that we find in homes from assembly lines. So we just come right off the assembly line, we slap them on the wall. But when you see something like this, and you can talk about the history behind it. So I would encourage everyone to stop by the gallery and check out your amazing pieces, because there's so many. And up next we have the 2017 Gala of Hope. We'll be right back.